Hello friends, I have missed you so much. So I haven't done a good, bad, boring in quite a while, or at least it feels like that. My last video was talking about Lady Gaga's new makeup, which launched this week, and it launched on Prime Day, but then you don't get it till like September. I don't know, man, that's asking a lot to pre-order that early. I've never seen anything like that, especially in the makeup world. We are such a like instant gratification culture, especially like in the last decade, less than a decade. We've become just like, we need it now. Think about like Amazon boasts Prime one day or Prime same day, and then this is a 2.5 month pre-order. I don't know, man. I don't trust pre-orders in general. I've learned that from the gaming community. Basically, I just have felt kind of out of the loop with a lot of stuff. So what we're gonna do today, don't judge me because my phone does need to be charged. I'm just gonna screen record. We're gonna go through some of my favorite beauty Instagrams that I follow to kind of get in the know and just talk about our feelings and all of that stuff. Before we get into it, I want to give a shout out to Narwhal Nation, LeeshaLand.com. We're doing a monthly challenge this month that you can win some really cool stuff. It's really cool. I really want people to participate. Of course, you can join the Narwhal Nation by going to LeeshaLand.com. We would love to have you. There's a lot of cool tiers, a lot of different stuff, a lot of makeup help if you need makeup help. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is that we are going to be live tonight. Me and Paul are going to be live tonight on Twitch. If you've ever played Until Dawn, it's a lot of fun. Wednesdays are our game like book club that we do, so it should be a lot of fun. The Until Dawn days are a lot of fun and full of silliness, I promise. It's not scary. So let's get into this. Okay, so the first thing that immediately I saw is that Colourpop is going to be collaborating with HaloTop Creamery. HaloTop is an ice cream company that is low calorie, super high protein. It's not my favorite high protein ice cream, I will say that. I find that Enlighten, I think is what it's called, tastes way better. Way better. Their brownie cookie dough one, it does not taste like light ice cream. HaloTop has this weird like thing about it. It's not my favorite, but it is the most well-known. I will say that. So if they're doing something with Colourpop, that's kind of interesting. And this says that, let's just say your eyes aren't ready for this summer treat. Ice cream is definitely something that makeup is easily inspired by. And so this looks like we've got a powder here, so maybe it's going to be some pigments or maybe like a palette. I definitely think that it's an interesting choice choosing HaloTop. I'm not against it. Does HaloTop, okay, so all that they've said is this picture. Ice cream frozen, face snatched. Oh boy. Okay, as I was just, yeah, my light's off. Boom! As I was just, getting ready to leave. Like I just finished filming all of that stuff, and then I opened Instagram like as I'm walking out of this room, and I see my friend Shay actually just posted a kind of sneak peek of some of the HaloTop by Colourpop. So we're gonna look really quick. First of all, this is adorable, and this packaging is cute as hell. It's super, super cute. I try not to get sucked in with packaging, but this is cute. Birthday cake, rainbow swirl, strawberry, and mint chip. So these are all HaloTop flavors, so that's what they're going off of. And it actually looks, okay, rainbow swirl, when I think rainbow swirl, it needs to have orange, it needs to have green, and it needs to have red, right? Like that's when you think of rainbow sherbet, it's raspberry, orange, and lime. That's the go-to. Not rating it so much here, and that Super Shock is really a lot brighter, especially because all of the packaging, and when I think of HaloTop, I think very pastel. Birthday cake, I see it. I like that it's kind of got that yellowness to it because birthday cake does. Mint chip, again, also, I see it. It looks good. The strawberry, again, I see it when I think of HaloTop, and especially strawberry ice cream. That ain't it, Chief. I think of that color, like the packaging color. That's really bright. And I say this because I'm trying to think of the theme. Would I buy this color? Hell yes. That color looks awesome. It looks like a real strawberry. I'm about that. But when I think strawberry ice cream, that's not the color that I think. I don't know if they have any Super Shocks that are like that. I'm not gonna lie, I would buy that. The actual packaging on here though makes me think of cheetah print. instead of ice cream. I get that it's kind of like a gold foil aspect, so I see where they're going with it. So those are my thoughts. I like the way that birthday cake and mint chip look. They read, they fit. But the rainbow swirl, that is a bright, bright pink, and the strawberry, that is a very bright, bold red. Theme aside, they're beautiful and they're totally up my alley, but I mean, I'm trying to think of it like the packaging that they are packaged in here, right? It doesn't fit. I don't get it, but that's all. Other than that, really cool, really cool. That's the kind of collaborations that I like, because I think it's fun to see how they get inspired by different things. I feel like when it's celebrities or it's like the same old, you know, but when it's an item like that or like a pop culture thing, it really is, there's a lot more creativity and there's a lot more room to explore. So it should definitely be interesting to see how that goes. Okay, so the other thing, Beauty News Official is like my favorite one, because I really love those girls and I love following their stuff. So this is the page I'm on right now. And so, okay, so the next thing I see is Essence by Pac Man. This doesn't make any sense to me because Wet n Wild literally, I mean, like, it's right behind me. Wet n Wild came out with a Pac Man collection like a month ago. So that's bold of Pac Man because, one, they're both drugstore brands, so it kind of is like, I don't know, that feels weird. I was reading the comments and Beauty News said that they looked it up and found that 2020 is the 40th anniversary of Pac Man, but it's not 2020, it's 2019, and this is too early to be considered anything for 2020. I know in the last Good Bad Boring I did talk about the Wet n Wild and just going off of a picture, and I said that I wish that it could have been more, they could have really gone there with the colors and all that stuff. I got the collection in the mail and I kind of eating crow a little bit because their collection actually does feel a lot more inspired than I originally gave it credit for. This Essence one does not. This is super duper duper boring, then I would never know it was Pac Man if you didn't put the little 8-bit dudes on the packaging. That is super not even remotely inspired. The Wet n Wild one feels leaps and bounds and years ahead as far as really honing in on that creativity and really giving it that vibe, that Pac Man vibe. This is boring. I don't read Pac Man in the slightest. Even like a tiny, tiny bit. It looks like they just took some palette that they didn't sell and just slapped a sticker on top of it. And that's no fun. No fun at all. Vizard new palette. Oh, neutral with a pop of blue. Okay, so I did want to talk about this one. So this is from a company called Hip Dot, who I've never used. I never heard of them before this, but they have a SpongeBob collection coming out. And I think it was last year, Hot Topic had a Nickelodeon, like Nicktoons palette come out, and it seemed okay. The packaging was like not lime green, I'm sorry. It was like the orange, Nickelodeon orange and all that. This one though, I will say, the first thing I saw was a video. I don't know where the video is. Oh my God, there's face masks. Oh no. Okay, I was originally going to talk about, let's see if they're, the first thing I saw, this video was the first thing that I saw where I saw these colors. And I immediately was like, you know what? This is an inspired ass palette. I look at these swatches and it reads SpongeBob so much. I immediately see the inspiration. I can tell which each color is, and that's what I like to see. That is the same way when I do my build your own palette or design your own palette, whatever I'm calling it now, like I did with The Office. That's what I want, is I want to see these colors and be like, okay, that's SpongeBob, that's Mr. Krabs, there's Patrick, like, and there's a Krabby Patty. Like, I can see those colors and I see where that inspiration came from. And that makes me so happy because, like, we just looked at the Essence by Pac Man, right? Those palettes, you can't see it. You don't know, like, it doesn't translate. This translates, and I absolutely love it. I think that it is super, super cool. I think that it makes me want to purchase something when I can actually look at this and see where the inspiration is. I want to know what the names are, though. I'm trying to find the names. Bikini Bottom Blue, Rock Bottom, Angry Tentacles, Deep Sea Blue, Imagination. Best shade ever. Ah, I love that. Meow, meow, meow. Penny Pincher, Mr. Krabs, Jumpin' Jellyfish, best shade ever. I think that's really funny. It's the best shade ever. The masks, oh my god. They don't have pupils? Because that's where your eyes go. Oh my god, they're so scary. I want them. I literally, oh my god. I'm not joking. I really want the face masks. These are like the animal, like the animal face masks. Those are always so terrifying, and these would be horrifying, and I want them. Holy moly. That's funny. Oh my gosh. I really am not even lying. I want them. I want to see how much they are. 20 bucks for 4 of them. So $5 each. Oh, but it shows what they look like. Ah! Oh! It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's bad. I mean, it's kind of scary, but like, it's oh god. Oh my god. Those are, I'm not gonna lie, those are probably the best face, like, mask kind of ones, you know, like that have a print on them. Those are probably the best ones I've ever seen. I'm about it. I don't even know what they do. They could like have acid on them and I'm just like, yes, I'm SpongeBob. Oh, so funny. Okay, that palette's $36. I'm not mad at that price. That's cute. That's a palette. I'm about it. I'm about, like I said, when I could see that inspiration, I think that is the coolest thing ever. And that one totally reads it and it translates. And I just think that that's so freaking cool. What else? Bobbi Brown palette with a blue. Remember that one time where I did the Office Design Your Own palette and mine was a neutral palette with a pop of fucking blue? I still can't believe that happened. That was really funny. Oh, I wanted to talk about Urban Decay coming out with their new foundation, but I don't think I'm going to because I should be getting that in the mail and I want to do a video comparing it to their other foundation, just their Naked Skin, because this one is supposed to be matte. It's supposed to be very skin-like, and I want to see the difference there. So I'm going to do like a half and half thing so that we can talk about that. And so that'll be a different video. I do appreciate, though, I will say that this is the most balanced I've ever seen a foundation line. Fenty was really the Kickstarter of all of these different expanding shade range and foundation lines, but this is the first time I've seen equal amounts of each different skin tone, really. So I do think that that's cool, that it's all equal amounts. I think that's really neat. Oh, yeah, Lit Cosmetics has some new colors. They have some new pigments coming out. I really want to try them. They're supposed to be just like straight pigment, just straight pigment, which I think is really interesting. So I really want to try those. Lit has the best glitters that I use. They're my favorite. We used them when we did Paul's glitter beard last week. If you saw that was a something, but it was very majestic, right? Like it was majestic. You cannot deny that there was majesty in that catastrophe. The only other thing I really wanted to highlight, because I've been tagged in a lot of this, maybe they don't have it here. Let's see, Stila. Stila has a whole new line of it's not glitter and glow, but it's their liquid eyeshadows. So these are suede shade liquid eyeshadows. So they have their glitter and glow, which is basically my favorite, and it's just these liquid eyeshadows that have a lot of glitter, sparkliness. They're beautiful. They apply great. Like this is my ride or die color. They're a Little White Lies collection. By the way, I saw yesterday at my Ulta that it was 50% off at Ulta. If they're getting rid of these, I'm gonna have to buy another set because I honestly use them I didn't use them today, and it's the first time in like ever. I'm obsessed with those. But I love them because they're a really great accent color. I've bought their super vibrant, darker, like they have these bold, vibrant jewel shade colors. Don't really use them. Sometimes use the normal glitter and glow shades, or shimmer and glow. I have a couple that I use from there. Like this one, Wanderlust, is one of my favorite ones I use a lot. That's a glitter and glow shade. There's another one called Cloud. I don't know where it is, but I think it's a shimmer and glow. I also like that one too. So I like some of their lighter ones, but I find I use the Little White Lies more than anything. These ones though, the suede ones, are like a satin finish. I don't know how I feel about them. I really like the Stila formula on these. It's the best liquid eyeshadow I've ever used. But these ones, I just don't know what. Their swatches, I don't trust Stila swatches, their eye swatch. I don't trust any of it. I just look away because they clearly don't care that it's completely inconsistent. The reason that I really like the liquid eyeshadows from Stila, the shimmery ones at least, is because I feel like I can swipe it on and it looks great. I don't have to put much effort into it. But that's because they're shimmery, and shimmery stuff you tend to have a little bit more, there's more room for error. It's easier to make it look good, where something that is matte, there's less room for error with something that's matte. There we go. It's a lot easier to find flaws when you're applying matte product. And so when it's a liquid like this, it's a lot easier to make it look patchy and not look consistent. I looked for them at Ulta when I went yesterday. They did not have them there. I feel like I would need to see those in person to really kind of get an idea of how they were gonna work for me at least. And even so, honestly, the only ones I could really see myself getting are like the lighter shades here, because I would never use one of those really darker colors all over my lid like that. And if I wanted something that wasn't all over my lid, I would just use like a eyeliner or something like that. I mean, they're pretty, I'm not gonna deny that, but I just don't see myself really using them. Anyways, I think that that's about all I have to talk about for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me with this GBB video. I'm hoping I'll have another video up this week. If not, and even if I do, I will have 5 new videos for you next week, one every single day of the weekday, and they will go up around 3 o'clock Pacific time. And again, if you want to hang out tonight, 7:30 p.m. Pacific, Leesha Land on Twitch. It's a lot of fun. It's goofy as hell. I hope to see you there. I'll talk to you soon.